Okay, here's our complete diagram of the ecosystem. And what we're going to look at specifically is the computer to the command station. And we can see here we've got the Ethernet connection, or the RJ45. And that's what we have to, that's the first connection that you need to make, is from the PC to the ecosystem. And when you do that, the ecosystem will use its IP, the automatic IP addressing, and will set up your address, your IP address. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump to the VNC program, and what it is kind of like a telnet program that allows you to tunnel through your Ethernet and see see the ecosystem. Now, those of you that don't have it, this is your first time setting up, you won't be able to do this, but I'm just showing you or giving a means for you to see my ecosystem. So let's minimize this. Let's open up our BNC. Let's go here. And now we're going to go to the setup, and we're going to look at the IP. So you can see that my IP address is 192.168.100 and 20 with a station of 20, and the gateway is 192.168.101, and then the net mask is 255.255, and then 00. Now 00 on the net mask, this means that all of these can be an address. So you won't have to worry about this, because if you set it up like this, you won't have any problem with this net mask of 00. So with that said, the computer will have, and this just shows that the computer have access to the ecosystem. So let me minimize this, and what we're going to do is we're going to pull up the Rocrail next. So with this assumption, you have, or no, let's do this, and let me pull up, and let's Ethernet into, or not Ethernet, but let's take the web browser and then go into the ecosystem. So 192.168.100.20, that's my ecosystem. Now this is a web connection that's internal to the ecosystem. So if you wanted to store your configuration, all of your local images, you can come to this interface and download or back up your ecosystem. So if there's a lot of information that you have in your ecosystem, then you definitely want to go in and create a backup. And you can do firmware updates and everything, reset. All of this will allow you to control your ecosystem or command station via the web browser. So now let's end this. And what we're going to do is start Rocrail up and then configure our interface with Rocrail with the command station and get things up and running. So let's do